This Diamond League Paris race was much anticipated, but not what I was expecting, guys, because it was strange, and I will explain throughout this whole entire video. Overall, it was great for our own Thomas. She turned on those jets in the back half of the race, looking like the Gabby Thomas that she is supposed to be. I was shocked because just a week and a half prior to this event at the Los Angeles Grand Prix, she came in 4th place in the 200 meters behind Jenna Prandini, Tanisha Terry, and Anivia Battle, which made no sense to me, and I felt she was done. But that is why it's any given Sunday women's track and field. Let's see. Thomas finished with a time of 22:05. Abby Steiner finished with a time of 22:34. Notables from a week and a half prior was Prandini. However, in this race, she finished with a time of 22:75. And I'll get through the rest of the ladies shortly. So at least the good thing is that points add up along the way. Thomas looked like she was performing at her peak and running flawlessly. This was the best performance that I have seen her run this season. She was focused, strong, and giving it her all. Prandini did look a bit gassed out to my surprise going into the last 50 meters. But going back to Thomas, the one thing Thomas has to work on is consistency, because she is really back and forth with her times along with Prandini. Both ladies should be able to hit sub 22:30, and I expected Prandini to do a lot better, especially with Bob Kersey. Now, one thing I have noticed though with our athletes, whenever they go to Europe and participate in these Diamond League competitions, they seem to lose a step. But at home, they do much better. I'm not sure if it's the jet lag, food, or a different type of pressure, because the stadiums in Europe look awfully packed and bigger compared to the United States. Let's switch over to Abby Steiner here. I said in my last video that she should be focused on running the 200 meters. However, okay, if she's running the 100 meters, she can do it for practice. There's nothing wrong with that. Regardless, her time needs to get better and stronger in the 200. This time around last year, she ran a sub 22. And she is currently averaging around 22:30 this season, which is not great, but good. A 22:30 kind of gets her top 8 at Worlds, but right now she will have to go through Nationals. And the national runners we have are very competitive. We might see Carrie Richardson and Tamara Davis double by running both the 100 and 200. And Richardson is looking extremely phenomenal this season, almost like a new person. And I think she can easily run a sub 22 when she decides to run through the line. Davis is around Steiner's time right now, but maybe 1 to 2 steps behind. Gabby is still in a very weird and awkward position, kind of like a wild card at this point. She might show up and give us a 22 flat, or it might be a 22.80. We don't know with Gabby. Again, I don't really know what to expect from Gabby Thomas, and it makes it incredibly frustrating. So hopefully she is able to get it together. Do you know who else was in this race? Mary Jose Talou. Did you think I was going to skip over her? No, not this time. An excellent 100-meter runner, and at the age of 34, she finished with a time of 22:34. Her first 100 meters was pretty strong, and she held her form quite well as the professional she is. Dina Asher Smith was very interesting. She's not having her best season since the European Athletics Championships last year in Germany, maybe still in shock after your team dropped the baton in the 4x100. I don't know. Man, I tell you, as someone raised in the UK, it's really hard to get over that because they are such a talented group of athletes. Right now, she is averaging about a 22.60, which is really not like her. Again, another athlete that needs to get it together, but there's still time before Worlds. But I have to give a shout out to 2 of our Americans, as we were really stacked strong and heavy in this race. White and Clark. They ran a 22.76 and 22.86 respectively. And Track and Ace coined this an early debut of Nationals, which it definitely is. And make sure to check out his YouTube channel, as more than likely he will be covering this race as well. Clark finished second at Nationals last year with a time of 21.92. And 6th place at Worlds, coming right behind Abby Steiner with a time of 22:32. However, she is really starting this season late. I'm not sure if there were family issues going on, but last year she even ran indoor seasons, but this year her first event was this month in June, which makes no sense to me. And it's absolutely odd with someone of her potential and character as well. I mean, when she shows up, and she shows out on the track pretty fast. Lastly, we have White. She's really known for her indoor performances, but just struggles to come out of outdoor nationals with anything. So what can we expect now? Well, the NCAA Championships is about to come to an end this weekend, which is unrelated to any of these athletes. July 6th to the 9th is Nationals. In between are 3 Diamond League events where more than likely none of our sprinters here are going to run till after Nationals. If so, it might just be one Diamond meet. The next meet is in Norway, followed by Switzerland and then Sweden in either the 100 or 200, but not both at the same time. Then after Nationals, before Worlds, there is a meet in Poland, Monaco, and London with, again, either the 100 or 200. So there is still enough time to accumulate points. Right now, if we take a look at the Diamond League leaderboard and pretend that the Diamond League finals were held today, we would have White at number 1 with 9 points, as she's participated already in at least 2 Diamond League meets. Gabby Thomas is at number 3 with 8 points. Steiner at number 5 with 7 points. Davis with 6 points. And Prandini and Clark are both outside the top 8 as of right now. Make sure you guys give this video a like, and if you have not subscribed, it's a great time to. Another video I will drop soon is about the 5,000 meters. That race featured Monson and Morgan. It was also an incredible finish with Kipyogen of Kenya, who shattered the 5,000 meters. I saw that event via Peacock, and it was crazy. And I'll also drop a Sydney video as well. And to my surprise, LeBron, yes, Miss McLaughlin, LeBron actually showed up and ran. And lastly, what did I like about this race? The camera angles overall by Peacock was the best that I have seen this year, capturing an aerial and home stretch view. Let me know what you guys liked about this race as well, but that is one thing that really stood out was the detail, which is pretty good. Also, make sure to check out Track and Ace, and I will always have links to footage of races below in the comment section. Shout out to David Kloss, who continually donates to our channel. It helps us a lot tremendously. And a few of many names on this channel that participate at least actively in the comments and conversations, or that I recognized this past week. Amber, Aben, Erica Ashahan, Coco, Dolores, Tracy Young, Brendan Shafar, Charles Harmon, David O'Connor, DeBeyoncé Nag, Eric Hopkins, FBI, Hair Toss, Erwin Rondolp, Jack Bell, Jake 100 Mile, John Richardson, Josh Furman, Las Vegas, Mr. Thomas, Norfolk, Pat Williams, Philobillion, Robert, Stephen Kennedy, Trackman, Star Run, Warren Paulins, and that is all. Have a great day. So if you liked this video, then check out the videos right above or visit our short clip playlist. Have a great day.